Okay, Chris. So this is Landon's analysis of the Super Bowl and why he thinks Kansas City will win. Go ahead, Landon.
Okay, so Kansas City drafted 2 years ago a wonderful quarterback. His name is Patrick Mahomes the second, and he's featured on a lot of things because he's a very popular quarterback, but not just popular. He's like very good at throwing, and like what makes him so good is that he can get out of the pocket. He can be flushed to the right and still be calm and do well under pressure and able to throw with quick speed and not take long to pass. He also has some pretty good wide receivers to throw to. He's got Travis Kelce, which is their tight end, and he is a big like he can get through a lot of people. So like if you think about it, when he's throwing it to him, he's able to get extra yards that they would need. They also have the wide receiver who raced Usain Bolt in one, and his name is Tyreek Hill, and people wanted him as running back because he would do wonderful as a running back, but he wanted to be a wide receiver. So when they're throwing at them, he's definitely going to benefit from the run after catch, which stands for RAC. RAC stands for receive, run after catch. But so another thing that makes their team deadly is their defense. Their defense does well, like not like even in the red zone, their defense stays calm, and they are often able to hold offenses to a field goal. Now, with Sunday's game being the Super Bowl, they are gonna have some challenges. They have to stop Jimmy Garoppolo and a lot of his guys because he has some pretty good wide receivers though too. Honestly, I feel like San Francisco has always had great wide receivers, so they always have to look out for him. Like I would say that they would have to play a little bit of zone to cover all of the wide receivers and tight ends. Their running back, I've been looking at him. They just need to lock him up, and once they lock him up, they should have a fair game and be able to hold them to a run and make them have to pass more. And that's where Kansas City comes in with their great defense and starts intercepting, fumbling, any of that stuff. Now, there is one weakness that Kansas City has. It's it's how they it's a little bit complicated, but to shorten this, they need to hold back the pressure to the quarterback. If they give him enough time to get off these magnificent catches, then he should be able to get he should be able to get a lot of yards. But if he gets sacked every single time, he's not going to get that many yards. I mean, he can scramble, but he's not the best at scrambling. So they really want to get some yards with Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce and other wide receivers. As far as San Francisco goes, they're really good at defense. Also, last week during their game against Green Bay, they were able to lock up their offensive running, and then they also benefited from the run. I remember seeing this one drive where they went prominently on run using Tevin Coleman, who is a running back who was originally at the Atlanta Falcons and got traded to San Francisco. So that's a big mistake by them. Okay, so what they're gonna do is they're just gonna get the yards that he can get. He's just gonna push forward, get as many yards as he can, get as close to that as he can, and if it goes down to a third, then they're obviously gonna have to pass. But I would say if they normally do 4th and inches or 4th and 1 foot or 2 feet. They usually go for it on those kind of situations because, you know, you can with Tevin Coleman you can easily get in there and pick up a couple of yards and get the first down. So Kansas City will have to lock that down also. As far as field goals go, that I honestly don't think that the field goal will be anything crazy because, you know, it'll just be a normal kick and whatever. But I feel that Kansas City will win because of their coaches. They have a great coaching staff. They've got Andy Reid, who has dominated one of the best coaches in the league right now. So if he can hold up the San Francisco defense and offense and stop Harbaugh, then yeah, they should win.
Excellent. That is the best and most excellent explanation I've ever heard and analysis of a Super Bowl that I think I have ever heard from Landon. Well, from anyone really. Thank you.
Well, you know, I just
You do. You do.
I watched.
I know. You got it figured out. Over and
So
out.
yeah.
Alrighty.